Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said.
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. You look at the Atlanta Hawks. They are a team that certainly got to feel pretty confident right now, having swept their last series.
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially. Lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Anderson outside. You look at the Hawks. Remember, they had a long battle in their previous series, so you wonder just how that will affect this series.
Yeah, so they are quite glad they're home for Game 1. I imagine they'll have some heavy legs. That was a tight, tough series last round.
Here's a good screen. On the wing, Barnes. Off target from outside. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Demon. Rebound by the Hawks. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. On the wing, Barnes. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Suggs drops one in from the wing. Suggs has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You see Suggs' willingness on the catch to be ready to release quickly. You've got to be decisive, and he was.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over him.
That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. There's the drive. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Pass to Anderson. On the wing, Johnson. It's stolen by Suggs. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Barnes at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Count the basket.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Back to Maxey. Outside, Suggs misses the 3.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Oh, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
So it's the Hawks now. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Toronto trailer. Anderson with the ball. Now Smith defending. That's tipped. Barnes outside. Maxey deciding where to go with it. The rebound by Anderson. Here's Toronto now. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Anderson. Out left to the wing. Here's Strother. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Smith. Anderson outside. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
To end the drought, Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Got that one up quick. Anderson's got 6.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. No good on that.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Raptors leading by 6. There's the pick. Inside. Here's Messi.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Doesn't go that time. And so it's Toronto holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've got
17.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Siakam, that's good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride in making plays.
And Messi throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Pass to Monk. Here's Frother from downtown. The shot misses. Smith on the wing. Another three for Atlanta.
He's got confidence to let it go from anywhere beyond the arc. Whether it's the corner or up top, Smith makes a defense work.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Toronto leading by 7. And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Lively, that's good.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
Monk outside. Pass to Strother. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off the shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Hawks trailed by 5. Outside for Curry. On the 3 off target.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Demon.
Boy, that is outstanding defense from Jalen Suggs. The ability to contest without fouling, get in the space of that offensive player. Nice.
This one for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Raptors leading by 5. Pass to Demon. And the Raptors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
For 3, Siakam. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. To the wing right side. Left side, Adebayo. But no one around him. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Monk got his second basket of the night. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams changing it up here. The Hawks trailed by 8. Pick by Williams. Left side, Maxey. To the middle. Lock at 6. Pass to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And that's a little like a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Driving to the basket. The kick out to Barnes. Offensive rebound. Williams. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one falls for Williams. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Toronto leading by 5. A 3 from Anderson. Drills the three-pointer. Anderson's got 9.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter. .137 left
in the first half. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Salon. To the paint. It's stolen by Eason. Over to the wing. Now Maxey. Still scoreless. In the corner, it's Eason. Drains the three-pointer.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
55 seconds left here in the second. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
To the inside. Stolen by Anderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Mark Williams.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
That one is no good. The Hawks trailed by 8. Going inside. Oh, Anderson with the block.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And Toronto making a change here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Boy, this guy doing his job spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his third to go.
Johnson outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Here's Anderson. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks. I got a status report from Toronto's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the floor.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Pass to Johnson. A 3-ball. The Hawks trail by 11. The kick out to Williams. Maxey on the wing. For the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Here's Anderson. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. That's on Mark Williams.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
And he knocks down the first one.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Down low. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And I can say sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammate.
Stolen. To the middle. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Pass to Adebayo. And here is Johnson. Now, here's Adebayo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Trailing by 13. Barnes outside. Launches it. Maxey, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
It's the Demon. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Suggs. Messi grabs the rebound.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Lively. Anderson with the double team. The three from Barnes. Toronto leading by 16. Anderson right side. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Anderson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now. And when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
Here's Toronto now. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. The kick out to Adebayo. Anderson outside. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. Missed inside. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 8.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so it's Toronto feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game.
Toronto, 59.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Outside, Maxey. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
They get it again. Here's Lively. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, when you talk about Derek Lively, the first thing that strikes you are his physical tools, length, athleticism, great motor. But I also like the maturity from this young man.
And here is Monk. Pass to Nisi. Here's the floater. No good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 16. And it's Barnes at the elbow. Pass break Toronto. Suggs with the steal. The drive by Barnes. It's rebounded by Salon.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Johnson for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's Suggs missing. Raptors leading by 16. Monk looking around. They set the pick. Pass to Strother. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, Messi with it. Here's Monk. And Lively pulls it down.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by Monk. Lively, that's good.
And keeping that head on a swivel. Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Derek Lively. That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Back to Lively. Snatched away. Raptors leading by 14. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Adebayo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Eason gets a wide open look. Carries it from 3-point range.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Now Adebayo. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Here's Suggs. Left side, Maxey. Suggs outside. The three is off. Toronto leading by 13. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Free throw, good, Anderson. And both free throws good for Anderson. Here's Atlanta now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Puts it up from deep. Cleared away by Adebayo. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Raptors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Johnson. And get the three. Takes it inside. Can't get it to go. And the Raptors with the ball. The lead is 15. Adebayo. Jumper is off. For three. Cleared away by Adebayo.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Raptors.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Johnson. Off target from outside. Now Maxey. Now Suggs. Beyond the arc. The three goes down. And the Raptors with possession. A 12-point game. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Pulls up for three. Buries the deep ball. Johnson fires. And again, unable to change the momentum here.
Without you, when you up at night, do you think about me? Do I cross your mind? Just wish that you would tell me if so. Then I got a place that we could go. Ain't gonna let you play me like the game's on your phone. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. So, where you wanna go? It don't really matter, still get you out. Came for a show, I'ma show out. What you heard, what you know about me. Not a thing, been riding around the forest, switching lanes. Ain't a girl in the world that can make me change. Not as long as you keep playing games, baby. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control.
And the winner is Blackboy Max.
Playboy, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's me.
Let's turn or shut up. Let's go. Bad. Everything I see it down. Everything I want is mine. Oh yeah. I can't give up on the fight. I can't give up on the guys. Pink stones, they survive. Oh yeah. Everything I do divine. Yes. Shout out to my brother Vine. Go out with him in the town. I can't give up on the fight. Gotta help him make it out. Bad on the yacht. Yes. 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 Yeah, on the yacht. Yeah, on the yacht. Yeah, on the yacht. Playboy, bad on the yacht. I'm tryna be off. I got you. Let's go. Be laying like basketball. I'm on the J, this a jelly roll. Yeah. Shit like this, she gon' on the wall. She wanna, she gon' turn to my song. Yeah, I love bad. That love they so. Yeah, they confident in that's my type. Yes, come here. That's my type. I'm tryna. That's my type. That's my type. That's my type. Story. Bad. Everything I see it down. Everything I want is mine. Oh yeah. I can't give up on the fight. I can't give up on the guys. Pink stones, they survive. Oh yeah. Everything I do divine. Yes. Shout out to my brother Vine. Go out with him in the town. I can't give up on the fight. Gotta help him make it out. Bad on the yacht. Yes. 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 Bad on the yacht. 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 Bad on the yacht.
You're listening to 5-Star Radio. 5 forever, where the music never stops.
Even though you pretend you don't.
5 forever.
The music that has really moved you.
They're the best.
AOX9.
It's John Mack. How I buy my the world? If she want it, she gon' get it. If she everybody type, she too pretty. I can't buy no for my. I like. Sorry, I ain't tryna kick. I'm too busy. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby. I just lead a conversation when they talking about the. Cause when I buy Louis V, mind your business. I just got a thing for. I admit it. They look lit on IG for the image. How your lady got more motion than you got. That's a bum. Look, never got a bad, but got a. When I'm near, it's a. I walk up in your, let's have fun. 20 large up in the double. Harry's got it, cause of him. He done dropped another 20 and ain't flinch. Finna take my off the Turks, I ain't been. But I'm still a broke till I'm rich. How I buy my the world. If she want it, she gon' get it. If she everybody type, she too pretty. I can't buy no for my. I like. Sorry, I ain't tryna kick. I'm too busy. I'm like, why? Pose for me. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby.
Hey,
everyone. Welcome to the 2K Sports broadcast of the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 2 coming up. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Look at Atlanta.
Now their backs are up against the wall. They can't afford to go down 0-2 at home, no less. I want to see some fire from them tonight. They'll need it to even things up.
Here's Dimmitt. The rebound by Atlanta. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, and he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys, back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. You take a look at the Hawks. Well, it wasn't the start to the conference finals they'd hoped for. Now they need a win to keep disaster at bay.
Yeah, win here tonight evens the series and changes the narrative. They know they had the talent to come back after stumbling out of the gate.
Shot clock at 3. Suggs, no good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Johnson. Here's Dimmitt. There's a screen by Johnson. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. And here is Maxey. Right wing. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Right side Johnson. Pass to Adebayo. Down low. Here's Salon. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, I just love seeing players find the trailer on the break.
Yeah, even when the defense is able to slow down that first attacker, a lot of times that trail defender is late getting into the picture.
Now here's Maxey. He shoots it. Hits the front of the rim and out. Pass to Anderson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the left wing. Here's Salon. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. On the take. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
The Hawks leading. The kick out to Maxey. The 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Anderson for 3. The rebound by Maxey. Suggs outside. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. Clock at 6. And here's Maxey outside. Rebound Toronto. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Anderson. Pulls it. And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
The kick out to Maxey. Siakam the screen with the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Raptors trail by 3. Outside Monk. From the arc. Anderson with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Back to Monk. No good with a layup.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
And Adebayo over to help. For three, Maxey. Adebayo grabs the board. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Strother. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Nice move. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter here. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Messi. Puts up the 8-footer. That one doesn't drop. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Atlanta on top, up by 1. And we'll... And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Pass to Dimon. Picked by Messi. Back to Monk. Three-pointer, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Curry with it. Pass to Easton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Monk for 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
Curry with it. Messi picks him up. Out to the right wing. Eason. No good from outside.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
The Hawks trailing. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. I mean, Smith Jr. displays some power when he zones it on the rim.
Pass to Messi. Back to Monk. Here's Strother. Now here's Vanderbilt. Siakam with the defensive effort.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
The quick look, no good that time.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Pass to Dimon. To the inside. Strother. And that one is hammered home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Curry with it. Messi picks him up. Ball stolen. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Back to Monk. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And Monk drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Inside. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles. Smartly setting up another guy.
Pass to Monk. Back to Anderson. Toronto passing it around. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside Curry. Smith outside. The Hawks need to get one up here. Siakam, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Now Anderson. Some solid defense from Williams. There's a minute 54 left in the first half. To the paint. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Toronto shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Anderson. Picked by Misi. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Mark Williams. Toronto shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line. It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Maxey with it. Misi picks him up. And Atlanta misses again. Raptors lead by 3. Left side Johnson. Beyond the arc. And he buries his first look.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here are the Hawks now. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass this along. And here's Johnson. Here's Salone. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Anderson. The rebound by the Hawks. We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. And the layup is good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Johnson. Pass this along. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. Outside Barnes. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Raptors out in front, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. Outside, Anderson. Driving inside. The layup misses. The Hawks trailing. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in.
Ooh, Adebayo, a monster jam.
Oh, my gosh. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
Barnes a screen. Pass to Suggs. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
Atlanta shooting their second and third free throws tonight. so he hits both. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Outside Johnson. Pass to Salon. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going for the oop here. For the lead. Driving in. Maxey. Can't connect from short range. Outside Anderson. Outside Johnson. And finished off by Anderson.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
You know, you have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
Here's Anderson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And Anderson drops them both. And Maxey's got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
The shot by Johnson, no good. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
They set the screen. Maxey with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Stolen by Anderson. Robbed for the lead. Nice D from Anderson. And so here is Toronto. It's stolen by Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. Adebayo grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Anderson. Into the lane. And finished off by Anderson.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Dimon. Right side Anderson. The putback. Pass to Dimon. From deep. Anderson gets the bucket. Anderson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
And Atlanta misses again.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
It's stolen by Barnes. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Outside Maxey. Takes it inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Back to Anderson. They've got numbers. Misi grabs the board.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And now the Hawks on the break. On the wing, Suggs. Six to shoot. Anderson pulls it down.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Misi up top. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Anderson. The rebound by Atlanta.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Hawks trail by 3.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
For the tie. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 3 quarters of play and a close one here.
The Raptors, 32.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Pick by Smith. And Misi comes to help. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Smith. And there's the drive. Misi grabs the board. Toronto leading by 3. Monk looking around. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Barnes. Tries to break his ice. The 3 from Suggs. The offensive rebound. The layup off target.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Now here's Monk. Pass to Misi. Up and over Smith. Misi's shot is good. And the Raptors lead by 5.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Maxey. It's stolen away. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Misi controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable in the offensive end.
Hits a 3-pointer.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Monk with it. Guarded by Smith. Out to the wing. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
It's Monk on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Deflected. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. The putback. Williams grabs the board.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Oh, swiped away. Here comes Toronto on the push. Anderson with space. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Raptors lead by 4. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Oh my, just what they needed. Barnes with a crucial burst of offensive energy.
Up top, Anderson. Oh, the stuff!
Impressive one-hand slam right there, VA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Off on the layup!
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
It's stolen by Barnes. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. A minute 22 left in the fourth. Now pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Oh, he jammed it!
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Outside, Anderson. And there's the screen.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's the pass to Williams. Banks it home. Big shot.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
35 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Adebayo with a steal. Here's the break. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looky like from 3 and capitalized.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And he slams it down.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey. From deep. Jams it home. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Raptors winning this one.
Slam. Got the crowd out their seats. One step closer to the big ring.
Playtime mode is the big ring.
Go.
Playtime mode need a big ring.
Go.
Playtime mode need a big ring.
Go.
Playtime mode is the big ring. Go.
Convict. Akon and Young Jeezy. Trying to take it easy. Only way to go. And so, let's get it.